kahapon, let us continue with another example problem involving definite integrals or integrants, which involves upper limit and lower limits. So how about if you're given this particular problem? Evaluate the given definite integral which has a lower limit of 0 and an upper limit of pi over 3. So that is in radian value, which is now sine cube y dy. So most likely, alam nyo naman na yan, it is now a trigonometric function which has an odd exponent. Based on what we have learned before from integral formulas, if it is a trigonometric function, again, which has an odd exponent, ano yan? Transformation of integral function. That is under type number 1. So, sine squared times sine y dy. Ano ang equivalent identities ni sine squared? That is 1 minus cosine squared y times sine y dy. Distribute or introduce our antiderivative integral sign. Pi over 3 sine y dy minus pi over 3 cosine squared y of sine y dy. Again, this is just basic integral. So integral of sine y is what? Negative cosine y. So notice we have cosine squared y and sine y. So basically, the differential of cosine is what? Negative sine. Such that yung exponent magiging power rule na lang. So basically, that is positive cosine cube y over 3 plus your integration constant. Then, introduce natin yung ating lower and upper limit. Okay? Introduce lang natin yan. Then, dito ako. Again, subtract the upper limit from the lower limit. So, negative cosine of pi over 3 plus cosine cube of pi over 3 all over 3 minus negative cosine 0 plus cosine cube 0 over 3 and close. Given na naka-radian yan, you may solve this one using your calculator, but make sure that your calculator is in radian mode. So kung hindi naka-radian mode ang inyong calculator or nakalimutan yung ilipat sa radian or from radian to degree or degree to radian, pi over 3 is basically 60 degrees or pi over 3 is in radian form. Multiply mo lang yan with 180 over pi, gives you an angle of 30 degrees. Okay? Simplify. Again, in terms of fraction, lahat ng answer natin, do not express your answers in decimal. So that is, the first term is negative 11 over 24 minus negative 2 over 3. Or that is negative 11 over 24 plus 2/3, which gives us the final answer of 5 over 24. So yan na ngayon yung ating final answer for this problem. Again, evaluate if you're given a trigonometric function problem involving definite integral. Evaluate nyo muna siya in terms of your integral formulas, starting with power formula up to inverse trigonometric hanggang doon sa rational fractions. Then, apply the upper and lower limit. Subtract upper limit with the lower limit. And of course, apply your basic knowledge when it comes to converting angle to radian and radian to angle. Para ang answer natin always and always will end up either in fraction or in rational form. Okay? Kahit imaginary. Kung imaginary yung answer, express nyo in terms of imaginary answer. So example number 6, how about if you're given this particular problem? An upper limit of 2 and a lower limit of 1. Given that we have to evaluate the definite integral of 5x squared minus 3x plus 18 over x times 9 minus x squared dx. Ano yan? Kakatapos lang natin yan. Given na equal yung kanilang integer or exponent, then tawag na dito, the denominator can be factored out. So that is 5x squared minus 3x plus 18, and the same as completing the square lang naman yan, that is 3 minus x plus times 3 plus x dx. So ilang term yan or ilang partial fraction form yan? That is a over x plus b over x over 3 minus x plus c over 3 plus x dx. Okay, multiply both sides with x times 3 minus x times 3 plus x gives us, using LCD, 5x squared minus 3x plus 18 over x times 3 minus x times 3 plus x equal now to a over x plus b over 3 minus x plus c over 3 plus x. Multiply both sides with x times 3 minus x times 3 plus x. So, sa left side, that is 5x squared minus 3x plus 18 equal to a times 3 minus x times 3 plus x plus b times x times 3 plus x plus c of x times 3 minus x. Okay? Ipat na lang ako dito sa kabila. Substitute the value of x that would make either the variable a, b, and c eliminated or equal to 0. Anong value ng x na pwede natin gamitin to eliminate either of the three? Let us try using positive 3. To eliminate variable, let's just check na lang. Kung positive 3, that is 3 minus 3, 0. So 0 na si A. 3 minus 3, 0 na si C. So 3 plus 3, so yung B ang makukuha nating value dito. So A 0, C 0, B is equal to what? Substitute 3 to the variable x. 5 times 9, 45 minus 9 plus 18. 45 minus 9 is 36 plus 18. 36 plus 18, 46 plus 8, 54. 54 divided by 9 times 3, 27. 54 divided by 27, what? 54 divided by, tama ba? 5 times 9 minus 3, 45 minus 9 plus 18. 54 divided by, tama, 3 times 6 pala yun, 18. 54 divided by 18 is 3. So, meron na tayong B. Ano pa? Anong pwedeng i-substitute na value ng X? Diretso na tayo sa 0. Kasi yun yung nandun sa numerator ni A eh. So, x is equal to 0. Substitute 0 times 3 plus 0. Cancel. 0 times 0. So, yung a ang makukuha natin. B is 0, C is 0. Anong value ni A? That is 3, 9, 0, 0, 18. So 18 divided by 9 is 2. Nasusundan po ba? Paano ko nakukuha yung value ni A at saka B? Hello? Susundan yan? Now let us try another substituting value for value of x. Ano naman? Let us try substituting negative 3. Kung negative 3 yan, negative 3, 0, 0. So, B and A will be cancelled out or eliminated. So, ang value ni C ang ating masasolve. Negative 3 times 6, negative 18, 9 plus 9, 45 plus 9, 54 plus 18, 54 plus 18, tama ba? 54 plus 18, 72. 72 divided by negative, ganyan, negative 3, then 6, negative 18. 72 divided by negative 18, that is negative 4. Tama ba? Input nyo na lang sa calculator nyo. Then substitute na natin to complete our partial fraction. That is 1 is to 2. A is 2 over x plus B is positive 3 over 3 minus x plus negative 4 over 3 plus x. Evaluate again, remember, by applying your basic knowledge with integral formulas. That is 2, integral of 2, 1, dx over x plus 3 of dx over 3 minus x minus negative 4 of dx over 3 plus x. Okay? Kukuha nyo na yan. That is 2 ln x. Paano yung nasa gitna? Differential of 3 minus negative, minus x will give us negative dx. So mag-introduce tayo ng correcting factor of negative 1 over 1. Negative 1 over 1 times 3, that is negative 3 ln of 3 minus x. Minus differential of 3 plus x is positive 1 or positive dx. That is now minus 4 ln 3 plus x. Then, your integration constant. So, makakancel din lang naman yan. Then, your upper and lower limit. Substitute your upper limit and again, subtract it with your lower limit. So, 2 ln of 2 minus 3 times ln of 3 minus 2 minus 4 ln of 3 plus 2 minus 2 ln 1 minus 3 ln of 3 minus 1 minus 4 ln of 3 plus 1. Ln 1, remember, logarithmic of 1 is simply equal to 0. That is 3 ln 1, that is also 0. Yan. So, ang matitira na lang is 2 ln 2 minus 4 ln 5 minus 3 ln 2 ay minus plus wala plus 4 ln 4. Simplify, combine like terms. 2 ln 2 plus 3 ln 2 is 5 ln 2 minus 4 ln 5 plus 4 ln 4. So again, express your final answer in whole number. Though decimal ang lalabas sa answer na yan, pero that will serve as our final answer. Okay? Nagets po ba yan? Hello? Nagets yan? Okay, next example tayo. Now, for this next example, what if you're asked to evaluate the definite integral of 0 to pi half of sine squared y dy. Ano pag ganyan yung, again, basic integral formula. That is what? Type 1, 2, 3, or 4. Trigonometric function with what? With even exponent. Kung even exponent, ano ang equivalent identity na gagamitin natin? That is 1 minus cosine 2y all over 2 dy. Right? Labas lang natin si constant. That is 1 half of lower and upper limit times 1 minus cosine 2y dy. Right? Then distribute your integral sign dy minus 1 half of 0 pi over 2 cosine 2y dy. Tama? Tama. Then integrate 1 half of y minus what is the integral of cosine 2y? That is positive sine 2y, pero meron tayong function na 2y. So mag-introduce tayo ng correcting factor na positive 1 half. Okay? So that is 1/4 of sine 2y plus c, then your lower and upper limit. So, makakancel naman si integration constant. So, kahit hindi nyo na yan ilagay later on. So, again, substitute the upper limit with your variable y and subtract it with the lower limit. One half of 0 is basically 0. 1/4 of sine 0 is 0, diba? Sine 0 is 0. So basically, that is what? 0. Pi over 4, pi over 4, sine pi, sine of 180 is also 0, times 1/4, that is 0. Sine of 90 times 2 or 180 is 0, 0, 1/4, 0, pi over 4. Nasundan na yun. Memorize nyo na dapat yun. Kung nalilito, gamitin yung degree mode ng calculator. Convert nyo lang yung radian na limit into degree. Pero kung kaya nyo namang gamitin yung radian, kahit hindi nyo na yan i-convert, just change the mode of your calculator into radian. Then direct input, then ang answer na lalabas is in radian form. Usually, so dapat ganyan yung inyong answer later on. Okay? So our final answer will be on pi over 4 for this problem. How about if you're asked to evaluate this next example? Evaluate a definite integral of having a lower limit of 0 and an upper limit of 1 given a inverse trigonometric function of arc sine y dy. Diba? Ano yan? How are we going to solve that? Integral of 0 to 1 of arc sine y dy. How are you going to solve that? Pwede nyo naman gamitin yung substitution, pero mas mapapahaba yung work ninyo, di ba? Kailangan nyo ring palitan or mag-substitute ng bagong lower and upper limit based on the given property for definite integral. But there is other method for us to solve this one. Remember your integration by parts. Assuming function u as arc sine y and dv is equal to dy. Right? Such as the differential of function u arc sine is dy over 1 minus y squared. Diba? And din lang yun. And the integral of dv is simply equal to y. Okay? Then, your integration by parts, u times v minus integral of v du. Right? U is arc sine y times v of y minus integral of y du, which is dy over square root of 1 minus y squared. Right? So, next is simplify lang natin arc sine of y times y minus integral of y times 1 minus y squared raised to negative 1 half. Reciprocal ko na lang. Kayo na bahala dyan. Then, differential of the term within the parenthesis. 1 minus 2y. 1 minus y squared. That is what? Negative 2y dy. Tama? So, negative 2y dy, meron tayong y diyan. Mag-introduce tayo ng correcting factor na negative 1 half. So, that is arc sine y times y plus 1 half of 1 minus y squared raised to negative 1 half, power rule plus 1, so positive 1 half. All over 1 half plus c. Then your limits of 0 to 1. So that is arc sine y of 1 half divided by 1 half, positive 1. It is 1 minus y squared raised to 1 half, 0 to 1. Yan. And next, substitute na natin yung ating yung ating upper and lower limits. That is arc sine of 1 times 1 minus 1 minus 1 squared raised to 1 half minus arc sine of 0 times 0 minus 1 minus 0 raised to 1 half. 0 squared is simply 0. Ilan yan? That is pi over 2 minus 1. Again, express your final answer in whole number. So kung ganyan, ganyan na yung ating final answer. Kung gusto mo pang gamitan ng LCD yan, that is 2 pi minus okay? That will serve as our final answer for that problem. Next one. How about you are now asked to evaluate the definite integral of 0 to 1 half of 5 minus x dx over 4x squared plus 1. Ano naman yan? Ngayon, paghiwalayin na lang muna natin yung ating numerator. That is 0 to 1 half of 5 over 4x squared plus 1 dx minus the integral of x dx over 4x squared plus 1. 0 to 1 half. Diba? First term, we can just simply extract the constant 5 and remember your integration formula. That is 4x squared plus 1, which is simply the same as 2x squared plus 2x squared plus 1 squared. Ano yan? That is arctan. Remember your arctan. 1 over a arctan u over a. So that is 1 over a times arctan of u over a. Mamaya na natin i-simplify. Minus differential of 4x squared plus 1 is 8x dx. Meron na tayong x doon sa taas, so mag-introduce na lang tayo ng correcting factor na 1/8. Para makancel si x and we can apply ln. Then 1/8 of ln 4x squared plus 1 dx. Plus 1 plus your integration constant, then your limits. And again, apply your limits. Simplify ko na lang muna. 5 arctan of 2x minus 1/8 of ln 4x squared plus 1 plus c of 0 to 1 half. Substitute the upper limit to our variable x. Arctan 2 times 1 half minus 1/8 of ln 4 times 1 squared plus 1 plus 1 and subtract the lower limit. That is 5 arctan of 0 minus 1/8 of ln 4 times x or 4 times 0, 0, ln 1. Okay, that is 0. Ln over 8. Arctan 0 is also 0. That is 5 arc tan 1 minus 1/8 of ln 5. Ln 5. Tama ba? Ln 5. Alright. Ay, hindi. 1/2 yun. Oh. Okay, nagsasalita eh. 1/2 squared times 4. 1/4. 1/4 times 4 is 1 plus 1, 2. Ln 2 over 8. 5 arc tan 1 is pi over 4 minus ln 2 over 8. So, yan na ngayon yung ating final answer. Okay? Question po so far for this problem. Hello. Hello. Then for the next one, for the last problem, for this exercise problem, same again, in terms of trigonometric function, we're now given or asked to evaluate the definite integral, your exercise, definite integral of 0 pi 2. Lower limit of 0 and upper limit of pi over 2. Integral of sine cube y times cosine 8y dy. Ano pag ganyan yung problem? There are two ways that you can solve this particular problem. Using the conventional method where we're going to apply the properties of definite integrals, or yung parang kaninang ginagawa natin, or yung usual na ginagawa natin when it comes to integral of using integration formulas. Transform, apply transformation of integral trigonometric function type 1, type 2, type 3, and so forth and so long. Then expand. Then substitute mo na yung upper limit and lower limit. Or you can use the next method that we'll have to discuss next meeting for this type of problem called the Wallis formula, which is only applicable for this kind of problem. Wallis formula is only applicable for problems that involves trigonometric functions or product of trigonometric functions like sine times cosine, or sine alone, or cosine alone. Either they are having odd or even exponent. Pero may changes yon when they are having an even or odd exponent. And applying again the series of integral formulas with Wallis formula. Okay, I'll be introducing that particular formula next week, Monday. Then series of example problems again involving Wallis formula and another set of exercise problems for you to practice with. And lastly, quiz number 1, which most likely will be on Tuesday or Wednesday. Depende kung